Hello people of the tube, and welcome back to another video. I'm Chris.
I'm William the Real Deal.
Now, last video, we were talking about Joseph8276. He is a kind of popular YouTuber, kind of.
Kind of, but not really.
Yeah. Anyway, we told you in the last one that we would prove to you how big of a dick he is, even though that last video should have proved it. But we're going to do it for reals this time with his most famous video. And let's do it.
Alright. And just a fair warning, we're not going to be showing the video again, just the audio.
Yeah.
What's up, people? This is Pimpin' Joe with Joe's Real Rants, and this is, like I said in my...
Pimpin' Joe.
Pimpin' Joe. I can find something wrong about that. Alright.
I can find a lot of things wrong with that.
Other video that was 21 minutes long. These are real rants. These aren't comedic in any way, and...
It matters how you, consider comedy. These are kind of funny when you start to think about it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous to where it's funny.
Yeah. Okay.
I was never meant to be a comedian.
That's the truth.
Fact.
I was always meant to be a serious ranter.
You can't be a serious ranter.
He can't because his rants are absolutely awful.
So, there's going to be some parts of this rant that are going to be a little nicer, but I'm still going to be...
Yeah, pause that.
Don't stop us now, you know. We're not going to stop you. We want you to be nice. Certainly do.
Yeah.
a little furious, because this topic, it really does piss me off.
What else is new?
And I know it's a topic that we all can relate to. Relationships and girls.
I know a girl. And another one. And another one. I relate to that. Because I know a few.
I relate to it. A lot of my friends are girls.
Yep. Okay.
Is my rant. This topic, it is, it's a topic that really does infuriate me. And,
Don't let us stop you.
Please
it makes me a
continue.
little furious, and it makes me want to give my opinions on it and what I think should
You've never been shy of giving your opinion.
be for relationships and all that stuff. And maybe a little bit of other things too.
Him talking about relationship is like George Bush talking about his presidency.
Hold on. I'm sorry for that. Just checking if my eyes were a little red. They shouldn't be.
Okay.
What?
No comment.
I'm not high, so just...
If you were, it'd probably make this a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
And you'd probably make more sense. That's fucking sad.
Yep.
Don't do anything. Anyways, on with the topic. Here we go. I know that girls are the epitome of a relationship.
No, usually a relationship is between two people. Usually it's a 50-50. Now, there are times when one person controls it more than the other.
Yeah.
But usually the girl ain't the epitome. That's not a relationship. That's a control freak.
But there are some things that really bug me. Like, okay, I've never had a girlfriend all my life.
No shit.
Is it that more obvious?
I don't think it could be.
Yeah, and it's bothering me now. Since
I don't know why it would. You're not used to it. I can understand if a kid has eaten cookies all its life and his parent takes them away. But if you never had something, how can you miss it?
Yeah.
I'm 22 years old, and my birthday
He's 22. Looks like he's 14.
was like 3 days ago. Let me say, 21st, 20th. Yeah, so
He couldn't remember what day his fucking birthday was.
it's like this. Girls are pickier than guys.
You can have this one.
It goes for both sides. Everybody is picky over certain things. Everybody has fucking
Different tastes
different tastes.
and people. This is what we covered multiple times in the last episode.
Yeah. It was basically the biggest thing that we covered.
Yes, it
is
was.
that everybody has a damn preference.
Yes, and it always will be that way. And if they don't like fat people, they don't like fat people. Find someone who does. All right.
The only thing that I'm really picky on is the type of girl I want.
And that's what's fucked up.
That's a big thing to be picky on, that's for a fact.
Yes, because you make all these videos saying that women don't want you. They don't want to be with the big guy. They don't want to be with the nice guy, good guy, what the fuck ever. And then you have the audacity to say, well, I'm picky. Don't be. Because there are, see, if you're not willing to, I guess, lower your standards, then you can't bitch about it.
Yeah, that's another thing that we covered within the last
Yes.
video.
Which is a hot, sexy girl.
He wants a hot, sexy girl. Okay. And many of the... Okay, here, I'm going to tell you now. In many of these videos, he repeats a lot of shit. And this is one of the biggest things he always talks about. But in this video, he's saying he wants a hot, sexy girl. Here's the funny part. In all his videos, he always says, why don't girls go for overweight guys and guys who don't look good? And he says this over and over and over and over and drills this shit into your fucking head. But he himself is not willing to go with an overweight woman or a woman who isn't that good looking. He wants a hot, That's not how it works. You can't be picky yourself and then talk shit about people who are just as picky as you.
Once more, you can't be picky.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, if you become picky, then you're not going to find somebody.
Yes, especially if you yourself is crying about other people being picky. You can't be.
Right.
That makes you look like a fucking hypocrite.
A very big one at that.
Yeah.
I don't want sex on the first date.
Huh. Okay. It happens. If it don't happen, okay, it's not a big deal. But if it does, not a big deal. So, yay. Next.
Or anything like that for that matter. No, I am a nice guy and I won't stop being a nice guy.
The thing about nice guys, I guess, is, I don't know, I guess it would be who knows you. Or who you're meaning. Like, how are you a nice guy? Like, what does that mean? Me and him were talking about this earlier. And what does being a nice guy truly mean? There will be times when the nice guy, the guy who's opening the doors for the girl, the guy who opens the car door, the guy who brings her breakfast in bed, there will be times when he has had too much and he will freak out. There will be times maybe he's drank a little too much. But that don't make him a bad guy. But that don't make him a good guy either. There is never truly any good or bad. There is only human. And that's where he fails. Because even if you are a good guy, like he says he is, he still talks shit about people. He will still tell you about how he don't like overweight girls, how he don't like certain people, swag fags. How are you a nice guy if you literally constantly talk shit about a certain group?
The thing is that girls, those types of girls that I want, they lack things that I want them to have, like a great personality. I mean, I don't just want...
There are good-looking girls with great personalities. There's one on YouTube called Jessica Negri. She is a great-looking chick. She is gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Her personality is just off the charts. She is a girl you would hang out with, watch movies, play video games. I guarantee she'd be fun. And he's not right. He certainly ain't. There's bad. There are ugly girls with great personalities. It doesn't matter what you look like. It's just who you are. Good example. That stupid shit that went around, that 50 Shades of Grey. There's an attractive girl in there. She has a personality of a fucking piece of wood. The attractive dude in there has a personality of a piece of cardboard. But that doesn't mean, like, it's bad. It's just how you are. There are good, attractive chicks with good personalities. There are ugly chicks with good personalities. There are fat people with great personalities.
It's simple on how you want to be.
Yeah. You can have the ugliest girl in the world, but she could be the most beautiful on the inside. You could love her to death, and she could just be perfect.
And there's that one quote, is that don't judge a book by its cover.
Yes. And that's exactly what this motherfucker does. And as soon as he does that and then says he's a nice guy, that kind of down the fucking shitter.
On a smoking hot body. Not a model body, not a model skinny.
When it comes to bodies, like we've said, it's preference. There are guys who think that large women are the hottest things on the planet. There are guys who think beanpole girls are the hottest thing on the planet. And there are some guys who like a little booty to their, a little high for the ride. The girl with the nice ass. I mean, it just matters who it is.
Right. And for this guy, his biggest problem is preferencing.
It is. And he blames society for it when it's not. It's him.
Body, but a smoking hot one. I like the hotties. I like the girls.
You're going to have to stick to porn then.
The hot girls, you know what I mean. But they lack personality. They lack it.
We already went over this, so we're not going to do it again.
Yeah, no point.
Yes.
And they should know better than to go out with bad guys.
They should know better. I think that's being a piece of shit, in my honest opinion. To say you should know better. It's almost like your father being like, you should know better than to go out after 9 o'clock at night. You're on curfew, Missy. I mean...
God, they should know better to go out with good guys. Because good guys are better than bad guys.
Good guys, bad guys. It just matters who sees you as what you are. It just matters how you act. A bad guy, I guess, is what he means by, like, a bad boy. Like the dude who, I guess, wears a leather jacket, rides a motorcycle, has good sex. I don't fucking know. But I guess that's what he's talking about. A nice guy is, I guess, the guy who opens the door, I don't know, laughs with her. I don't know. Because that's the thing. Humans are fucking humans. not everyone's going to be good at all times. Not everyone's going to be bad at all times. That's why this is absolutely stupid. The good guy shit is stupid. The bad guy shit is stupid. This isn't a movie, dude. This isn't a video game.
It's simply just
Life.
Yeah, life. And it matters like who sees you in their eyes.
What you are, yes. There could be a woman who actually likes to be abused. She likes abuse from her husband. And she probably sees him as the greatest thing ever. There could be a woman who sees, this good guy as the worst thing ever because he doesn't treat her the way that she wants to be treated. And it's only in your mind that you think that this is wrong. If in someone else's mind this is fine, then why argue about it? I mean, and I'm going to say this, if a woman is in a bad situation, it's up to her to get herself out, not you. And if she doesn't get herself out, that's her fault. You can try your damnedest, but if it doesn't work, move on. Don't fucking hurt yourself over this stupid shit. And that's what he thinks he does. He don't know women. He don't know men. All he knows is what he sees on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes, you might think, girls, that us guys, like me for example, are too nice.
He's not nice. He's a prick. He wants to tell you who you should date and what you should do with your life and your body. He's not nice. He's the embodiment of a Republican without being a Republican. He's not nice.
But, to me, there is no such thing as too nice.
There is. You can be too nice. You can keep them locked up in your house. You can smother them with too much love. If you get a kid too much love, he won't turn out right. There has to be a balance between, not pain, but authority and love. It's just how it has to be. You can smother a person with love. And like I said before, if he says that people never argue, he's full of shit. I don't care if you think you have the most perfect relationship ever. There will be arguments.
No matter what. I mean, the chances are for a relationship being perfect to where you don't argue with each other is very, very slim to none.
Yeah, you can have different political ideologies. You can have different tastes in movies, food, and you can argue about those, and you will, because that's what a human is.
No such thing at all. Like, people, girls, if I had a hot girl in a relationship, she would think I'm too nice, or think I'm...
No, she don't think you're too nice. You're not understanding. The hot girl doesn't want you because you're not her taste. That is the point. This is what the point we're trying to get to you, and have been, and everyone on YouTube in the comment section. And yet you still don't understand how the human mind functions. It's mind-blowing.
a pussy.
Well, you are a pussy.
Girls, listen. I have self-confidence. But I'm a...
You have too much self-confidence.
Yes, you're too, not narcissistic. I don't know, you love yourself too much. That's your problem.
Yeah.
You don't see your, I guess, problems. I mean, you do, but you certainly don't acknowledge them to the fact that it affects you. How it can affect how you find your women and how you think of them. You think of women more as an object than you do a person. And that is ridiculous. I mean, you always refer to you women, and they'll be mine, like they're a fucking Twinkie. Women aren't a Twinkie. They're humans with emotion. They're like you, except they have a vagina. And you probably have a vagina, but I don't know.
Oh, God.
God damn.
I'm sorry, and I don't want to stop being that way. If yous would listen to me, yous would know that
We're
getting
sorry,
a
people
nicer
of Canada,
guy, a
but
good guy that
come
can look
on.
after you.
Could you not take him and
Better than
Bieber
having
back and
a
just put
bad
them
guy
up
or an
somewhere?
asshole,
Yeah.
someone
You know,
challenging
just put them
or
in a
exciting.
closet together or something.
That'd be nice.
You gotta grow
That's
up.
not a
girls.
gay joke either.
Grow
That's just we
up.
don't like either of them.
I
Yeah,
mean,
just
stop
lock it.
going out
Yeah.
with those guys that are really, really bad. I mean, what's happened to this society?
This society hasn't changed. It's been the same since fucking day one.
Yes, nothing has changed in society. Oh god, it's the same over and over and over. This is the same shit. We have talked about the same thing multiple times. It's preference. It's evolutionary. It's what a person wants. It's who their mate can be. Oh,
You know, the same goes for like animals. That's the same
Yes.
damn thing.
I just don't understand. Like in your last video, you were so smart that you passed the 4th grade without even being in it. And then in every other single video, it's like you dumb down yourself, apparently. You're just, what about science? It reminds me of that fucking SpongeBob episode when they're making fun of Texas. No, but Texas. Oh my god. Oh, Texas is shit, by the way. Don't go to Texas. And so is Florida. Fuck Florida.
Hey,
Florida's awful. Especially politics.
it's a good place.
Except for politics. Shit.
Politics is shit, but Florida's awesome.
Shut up.
Oh,
Politics. Florida.
girls
Fuck
going
Florida.
out with the good guy.
Fuck Florida.
What happened to that? I mean, it should be still happening. And
Because it will always happen.
I know, and it's not
See,
my
he
fault
agreed.
in any way that I like hot girls.
It is your fault you like
And I
hot.
mean hot ones.
Oh, God.
Not BBWs, not
Well,
below.
okay. First of all, if you don't know what BBW is,
Big, beautiful women.
big, beautiful women.
Acid and overweight women.
Yes. It's a porn term or comedy. I don't fucking know.
Well, it's mainly a porn term.
Yes.
It's used as a porn term.
A lot. But he don't like big, beautiful women. He don't like certain women, which is mind-blowing because he keeps telling us that these hot models need to like him. Those hot models liking you will probably happen about as fast as you liking those big, beautiful women. You see what we're getting at here? It's preference. I understand you can't control... Well, you can. Actually, you can. Gays can't control that they're gay, alright? But people can actually change their taste. And that's the true fact. You can actually go from liking, well, hot chicks to liking big chicks. Most people don't, because they like their own space. But there are a lot of guys who can go for any type of woman. You can go for Chinese women, you can go for skinny women, you can go for fat women. And most do. I don't know what his fucking problem is.
Average, I mean the above average girls. Above
Average? Okay. Above average. Okay. And I guess hot. Okay. So the only ones he likes from above average up to here. Hot. So anything from average below, and I guess on this totem pole would be girls with sicknesses, girls who are too skinny, girls who are too large, girls who have a certain disease, girls I guess who smoke, because I know he said he don't like girls who smoke, which is going to be, I mean, a lot do. But, so down there, you know, you girls, he don't like you. Okay, down here, he don't like you. Even though if you go on the man scale with, you know, I guess good-looking guys, average, and then, you know, down here, he would be down here.
Yeah.
He is down here.
And then with the total poll of, for females being average, above average, and then way below average.
Yeah.
You know, for him having the preference of, you know, above average and
Yes.
higher, that's a really big limit there.
It is, and that is being absolutely a hypocritical piece of shit. It is. Because if you expect for these women to give up their taste in men for you, but you aren't willing to take a woman who is overweight or too skinny or maybe don't have perfect teeth, that is extremely hypocritical, and that is bullshit.
Of average, not, you know what.
And we're not even 10 minutes within this video.
No,
And I know
it's
I'm
long,
picky on
longer
that
than the
one thing,
last.
but that's not all I want. Really, that's not all. You girls gotta realize that I am a guy. That
You have to realize he's a guy. Duh. How'd you not know he was a guy? You know? Huh? Oh, God, I hate people.
is nice enough to the point where I don't have to be an asshole just to get a girlfriend.
You gonna say it with me? You are an asshole! Holy shit!
Just to meet up with one and go out with one and probably marry one in the future. If she would stay with me. This is another thing that they're lacking. Staying with the nice guy and getting married in the near future.
Okay, there's several different things wrong with this.
Very.
One, like I said, the nice guy, bad guy is just whoever sees it. Two, marriage is a big fucking deal. Marriage is usually the person you pick you want to spend the rest of your life with. Now, if it don't work out that way, sorry, that's just how life goes. A lot of people get divorced. That's how life rolls. The guy who you married when you were 19 probably isn't the guy you want to spend the rest of your life with, or the chick, or whatever. And as far as, like I said, the nice guy shit, I guess they would want to stay with the nice guy. See, this whole nice guy, bad guy, good guy shit is useless. Because from a psychological standpoint, it makes no sense. Because, like I said, there will be times when the good guy's a dick. There will be times when the bad guy's a good guy. Because it's psychological. It's in your brain. You can't... Ugh. Like, I just want to fucking strangle him.
And if we don't get married in the near future, then just stay with the nice guy. It's better for you. And it's better for him. So that it's more like the bad guys won't be getting any more. And the bad...
Any more what? Pussy? Women? Oh, his mindset is so fucking stupid.
I mean, this is a little bit off topic for this, but if you want to be a ranter, once more, as I said within the last video, know what you're saying. Choose your words carefully. That way it makes sense.
Yeah, his shit don't make sense. First of all, from an intelligence standpoint. Second of all, because he talks about it a million times. He says the same shit in the video a million times.
He uses the same topics.
Over and over, and in different videos even. He talks about swag fags. 7 different videos on that subject. Bullying. Does 4 episodes on that shit. And women. Oh my God, fucking in heaven, save us from his fucking women episodes. Because there's like 25 of these fucking things. And it all says the same shit. Drop the bad guy, get with the good guy, that is me. It's me. And every one of these always come off as him praising himself and then literally getting down on his hands and knees to these imaginary women that he's talking to, going, "Please be with me."
And from that standpoint, it is very, very sad.
And they're long. These videos are too fucking long. And they sometimes are really hard to sit through.
Hey guys will be saying, "Oh, why I get a girlfriend. The reason why, guys, you can't get a girlfriend is if I told you right now that you're treating
I'm getting
her
a
like
fucking
shit,
headache.
which you probably are,
Ugh.
I would say that they're probably going to dump you in a couple days, or whatever. And if they come back to you, get them out of your life forever. And make them go back to the nice guy because they need that.
I'm just trying to comprehend what the fuck he just said.
Yeah.
If you are a bad guy and they come back to you, make sure you send them back to the good guy because they need him. But why would they come back to the bad guy?
I think what he's trying to say is that if the good guy somehow gets,
He fucks up.
the girl, and if he fucks up and the girl dumps him within a couple of days, and then later the girl comes back to the guy to leave them, to just simply say no.
I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know. Because it sounded like he was saying, if you're a bad guy and the chick is with the good guy, but the chick leaves the good guy to go to the bad guy, then the bad guy has to give the chick back to the good guy because that's what she needs. I'm absolutely sure that was his exact words. And okay.
Really good responsibility of staying with the nice guy.
You know, out of all this shit, I just realized something. What is the problem with being single?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big problem unless... The only thing that it becomes a problem for is for those that are very desperate to get into a relationship with somebody.
And that's one of his big issues, is he is extremely desperate to find somebody. And the funny thing is, as he is so desperate, he wants other people to be with somebody. So what does he think about people who just want to stay single?
Yeah.
Those people aren't shitty because they ain't with anybody. They just don't want anybody. Maybe they had somebody and were burnt and they just want to stay by themselves for a while. Maybe they don't want anyone at all. Maybe there's a monk who has the fucking mark of celibacy and he don't want to fuck, and maybe he don't want to be with anybody. I don't get what his issue is with everyone just needs to be together. I understand there's like a world peace shit, but you can be together without being together.
Right. I mean, just to give out an example, it's like I've been single throughout my whole entire life. I'm 21, and guess what? I'm fine with being single. There is no need for me to ever become desperate.
Listen, as long as you're happy, that's all.